Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Special Dota with Shaquille O'Neal with the warped face versus the sexy Planeteers. We already did have a game one. Unfortunately, that game will not be posted as I did run into some recording error there. Unfortunate for me, unfortunate for you. It was sexy Planeteers with the win though. They won in about 30 minutes, 35 maybe. With a 20k advantage. They had a Drow, they had a Tide Hunter. Dr. Quack, probably the MVP of that game. Just hitting some insane ravages, stunning the whole team. But then again, you look at Stork. Stork was tearing up on Lena. I think he ended the game like 18-4, something like that. Just tearing out, pouring out damage left and right. BJK also played Vengeful Spirit. Had some insane swap plays. Defensive, offensive, you name it. But yeah, Sexy Planeteers just played very well with the tools they were given. And you can tell because Special Dota bans the Venge immediately. That is a respect ban of BJK for sure. Yep. Mirana. First picked. They first picked Mirana last game. That was Kifa's Mirana. They're going to answer it with the Undying. Undying, such a great laner, such a great team fighter. Doesn't do much in terms of, you know, ganking and taking towers, but team fights and lanes incredibly well. And that's what they were missing last game, Special Dota. They were missing that key team fighter, and they start off their draft very strong with this Undying pick. Brewmaster! What a weird hero. Don't see a lot of Brewmasters in the in-houses, let alone in ranked Dota. So it's going to be a pretty exciting game if there's a Brewmaster in it.
It is Radiant spam. Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, Jiki's signature hero. They might put Granimal on the pause 1. Jiki played position 1 Slark last game. Not his comfort hero. Jiki likes to run around and kill people, so... Well, Slark does that, but Night Stalker just does it so much better. In terms of the 10-15 minutes, you know. Slark doesn't want to do that at 10-15 minutes. Banning the Drow. That was Magdev's hero last game. He played Drow Ranger. While there's a bit of a down period, I am going to get some water. They did ban the Anti-Mage. Pretty strong hero against Brewmaster, being able to drain all of his mana at the start of the fight. And it's kind of annoying against Mirana as well. Kind of hard to hit a hero if he's blinking around.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn to ban.
Interesting bans. Interesting bans by Dire. Banning out a Sniper and an Ursa.
10 seconds remain.
We must have a reason.
5 seconds.
I think Sniper's pretty good against Undying. Being able to kill the tomb from outside the zombie range. So I could see that. Brewmaster probably pairs well with Sniper too, because Brew can kind of be Sniper's bodyguard. And they are going to pick the Rubik. Lifeless Chaos signature Master Tier hero. Very nice. An Eek coming out. Don't know who that was. Bane! Wow. Not the best hero against the Night Stalker. Rubik as well. If he gets any of your spells, you know, with that... the Rubik buff, that Spell Amp on the Brain Sap, you could see some real damage there. I don't think it's bad, but I would have loved to see maybe a tankier position 5. Juggernaut. Alright. Unfortunately, Bane can Fiend's Grip through the Juggernaut spin, so have to be mindful of that. They do have some saves, though, for the grip. They have the Rubik Lift, the Night Stalker Mini Stun, probably a mid laner. They do get last pick on Dire. Yet again, they got last pick last game, too. Chaos Knight. Oh, wow. Dire having very minimal AoE. They do have Fade Bolt and potentially a Battle Fury on the Juggernaut, but CK Bane, such a strong lane. I could only imagine that's going to be pretty tough for Night Stalker Rubik to handle that one. Overall, you guys aren't going to see Game 1, unfortunately. But Dire's draft is looking much better than it was Game 1. They have the team fight. They have the farming. Right? They have the wave push with the Rubik. I would like to see a mid laner with some wave push. They do ban the Lina. Stork's position 2 Lina. Pretty much, so I wouldn't say solo carried, but had a huge impact on her team's win last game.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Alright, what are these last picks? I'd like to see a mobile hero on Sexy Planeteers. Someone who can kind of get away from this Night Stalker if he runs at you. Maybe someone to kill the Tombstone. They kind of struggle in that department. Mirana able to leap forward and attack at a really high rate, but she might have to use leap defensively this game primarily. Getting out of that spin, getting away from Night Stalker. Someone to kill Tomb, someone that's evasive. Let's see. Alright, they went with the evasive hero, the Storm Spirits. Gotta be mindful of Night Stalker's silence, but other than that, very few stuns coming out from Radiance. They also have not a lot to deal with the CK. So they need stuns, and they need to deal with the CK. I think Dragonite might be the best hero they could possibly pick. Dragonite being very tanky, hard for CK to kill. They are going to go with a Naga Siren.
Make the ultimate choice.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's going to deal with the CK, absolutely. But it's going to be a tough Naga game. Stork and Magdav have a lot of AoE. Maybe it's a hard carry Brewmaster. I doubt it. I think Dr. Quack is playing one this game. A lot of cool sets this time around, but Ghost lacking on the Undyne set. He is a core player, so I don't blame him. All right.
Bane of your existence.
Это просто нечто.
Told you a storm was coming.
One by one, they fall.
So it's going to be Naga mid versus Storm. Okay.
There's no escape.
Top lane, Brewmaster Mirana, I believe, versus Juggernaut Undyne. We have bottom lane, Night Stalker Rubik versus CK and Bane. Very nice lanes this game. I think Naga is going to struggle a bit. Storm being able to clear her illusions pretty quickly, as they do take 350% bonus damage. So, keeping that in mind, it's going to be hard for Naga to really do a lot in that lane. You can't really kill the Storm ever. She does have the net, right? So she has the stun. Okay. You are able to disjoint that as Storm, though, when the net flies out. Very long cast point. Huge range, right? Huge range, but pretty standard items here. Back. Help. Oh.
Missing middle.
Wow, what a set on Brewmaster here. He's going mining. Alright. Player introductions. Kifa on the Mirana. Magdav on the Brewmaster. BJK playing his Bane. Stork on the Storm Spirits. Bottom lane, Dr. Quack on the Chaos Knight. Here we go. Lifeless Chaos on his Master Tier Rubik. Garanimal, Night Stalker. Platinum Tier. Nice, very nice. Man Up, playing the Naga Siren mid. And then top lane, we have Ghost on the Undyne and Jiki on the Juggernaut. Very nice.
30 seconds and counting.
Very different hero. They put man up on a Skywrath mage last game. Now he's on a Naga Siren. So not going to have the same impact in terms of early game. But hoping to deal with the CK later on. Arrow coming out. Does not connect. Looking on bottom. Some trades. Over here, Magda taking quite a bit of damage. Not going to be too much though. And it will be 3 runes. No, 2 runes for each side. All right, so not a lot of action I'm gonna foresee in these lanes. Brewmaster and Mirana can both disengage from the spin. I think bottom, we're probably going to see the most blood down here. But, I mean, in terms of mid, I don't know what Naga's supposed to do in this lane. Storm can just clear your illusions so quick. Now you can like push out the wave, go jungle, push out the wave, go jungle on Naga, but like Storm does the same thing. He pushes out the wave very quickly. So we'll have to check back on that later. But looking on bottom, BJK draw. Oh, and Jiki actually getting first blood on the Brewmaster. I think Undyne sapped a considerable amount of strength, baited Brewmaster into a bad engage, and Brewmaster just dies. So very nicely done in the top lane. Undyne, very happy with that trade too, because he's going to come back to lane with full mana, full HP. Juggernaut got a kill. 300 gold to the way of the Juggernaut, so very nicely done. Looking over mid, we will see that Naga actually getting quite a bit of farm. Storm does have 3 denies, but Naga getting some CS. And we are back. So many technical difficulties today. My internet went out, so we did miss a little bit of the lane. Pulling up the stats real quick. In terms of last hits, looks like CK died bottom. Looks like it's going to be a double kill, actually. Not seeing a way. Oh, with the right clicks. Rest in peace. Double kill towards the bottom lane. That's Granimal and Lifeless Chaos are very happy with that exchange. To work mid with DD. Doesn't have a lot of mana to work with though. Naga getting some farm out of the lane, but definitely not able to really shut down the Storm Spirit on the Naga Siren. Refill of the bottle. Nicely done. And he's going to get the 8-minute rune. Very nice. Very nice. But at Wallbane's bottom, Wallbane's mid, CK is struggling down here. Ooh, a kill on the Undyne. Must have caught an arrow. Yep, caught an arrow right here. Will he get the healing ward? Very nice micro by Jiki. Noting that... Oh, he does get a leap off. Very nice, very nice. I am getting pinged on Discord. Pretty passive game in comparison to the last one. It's 4-4, and Ghost will get the kill on Kifa. Every time I think it's like passive, a kill happens. Every time I take my eyes off the screen for just a second, goes one way or the other. A lot of pinks coming out by purple. Cut this tree. This tree. Nicely done. Game is hard. Get the pull up there. Primal Spit is committed for Ghost. Jiki not having a lot of mana to play with here, as Undyne will fall. Just CK things. Nice little bug. Nice. Man up, farming away.
To their middle tower. Radiant have fortified their structures against attack.
Wow, Stork, look at his items. He's gonna have like a 14-minute orchid at this rate. Pretty uneventful laning stage. We did get 5 kills on each side, but no real shifts in terms of overall net worth. Looks like Radiant will come on, and there is an ult committed on bottom. They do find the double kill perhaps for Nightstalker here as Undyne comes in to clean up shop. Naga wrapping from the north. Storm zipping in, catching the Naga. Doesn't know which one. And Stork has used quite a bit of mana here. Does get netted actually. He might fall, and he does. Nightstalker with the double kill. And that was Stork. That was his 15-minute, 14-minute Orchid. Now has just been delayed to maybe 16, 17 minutes with that one death. Wow. Rana did use ultimate. Does have 3 leaps available. Jiki, nice cancel on that. Fancy meeting you here, indeed. Sorry about that, guys. Bane does get the grip on Juggernaut. Awesome smoke play by Bane. Believed he was invisible too. No, he was not, but amazing nonetheless. Arrow catches onto Lifeless. Primal split in 1, 2, and 3 of me. No, just one. Does catch the Naga here, the right one. A lot of mana to play with, but that magic one, 20 charges, basically heals him to full. Gaining a lot of space bottom on the Nightstalker. Enemy pressuring this tower. Juggernaut TPing back to the top lane. This is when Anna carry, right? Let's look. Bane, I guess they all have TPs. But if there's 3 heroes up here, you can just TP bottom and take this tower with Nightstalker. And if they come, you know? Arrow, stolen arrow, connecting, misses. That's really cool. Rubik's arrow is green. I like that. I guess only for the Arcana. Jiki running in, has the Omni Slash. Leaping away on Kifa. But as you can see here, Jiki not getting a lot of farm out of this lane, whereas bottom, he could be participating in this. Maybe pressuring the tower. Juggernaut spinning away. Storm zipping in with DD. Or Regen, I'm sorry. Nightstalker. Zipping more. Looking. And he does get caught out. Naga, right place, right time. Gets the net. Doesn't get the Nightstalker. Oh, what an absolute outplay. But Nightstalker comes back in, cleans up shop with the Void. And that will be a dead Stork yet again. Does get the Naga kill. But I don't necessarily know if it was worth, because we'll see the repercussions. They are going to lose a tier 1 tower up here because of all that space bottom. So, very nicely done. Mirana Arrow coming in. Does catch on Jiki. Game is hard by the BJK. And that's the tower. Nicely done.
Top tower is no more.
Storm TPing middle. Nightmare does have grip. I don't think it's necessarily needed. Awesome hands on Night Stalker. Able to, does get the grip. Pulled. Dodging the arrow. And Undying, you can die, buddy. You can die. You can absolutely die here. Undying, get out of there. Stolen arrow. Connects onto Storm. Ping, ping, ping. Net that motherfucker. Blow him up. And he is able to zip away. Looking down bottom, Jakey. Pressuring this bottom lane. Has done his job top. Going up, queuing up the Maelstrom. Very nice decision by Jakey. I think the Battle Fury is a bit of a grief with the Naga Siren carry, basically. Maelstrom gonna do basically the same job as the Battle Fury. Obviously not as good, right? But Mask of Madness Maelstrom is a very potent build, being able to attack so fast with those procs. Eventually get that Mjolnir, right? And it's a lot of attack speed on that Mjolnir. I think it's like 70, 65. So looking up top, they want to get this tower, right? Radiant wanting to pressure the map somewhere. CK is kind of jungle farming. Storm. He does have the Orchid, so it was a 15-minute Orchid. All things considered, he is TPing to this top lane here. But as you saw, that's the impact of taking that tier 1. Storm can be shoving a little bit late. Does catch the Night Stalker here with the silence, and that's going to be a he does miss somehow. He missed an attack somehow. Maybe if Night Stalker is flying above a tree as a mischance. Now anyway, looking over here, Brewmaster does press the Primal Split, catches out the Undying, but no real further conflict. Arrow? Nicely done. They want to defend this tower. They see this Brewmaster. He is indeed low, but that's the thing with this Naga Junk lineup is they're both hitting creeps, and that's all there is to it. Catching out the Undying, that's going to be a dead Undying. You can't really defend this tower right now. Night Stalker TPing in. Maybe he'll get the Brewmaster with 1 Q. Don't think he has vision of him, though. Let's see. They do, in fact... Oh, this is Radiant Vision. I apologize. Do have vision of the Storm Spirits. Dire's map, very dark, actually. Only have the 1 ward. Nice illusion bait right there. Well, let's look at Radiance. Also pretty dark. They do have that 1 ward there. Hard to get these wards out this early on in the game. Like, you're not playing over here. You have to make a long journey into uncharted territory. Looks like BJK is setting up a bit of a bait down here. Has the Fiend's Grip, is not walking out to creeps. He does not want to make his presence known. Naga Siren picking up the Diffusal Blade. Will be a very strong item against their team. Being able to, and looks like Night Stalker, an absolute animal, killing Mirana in front of our tier 3 tower. Middle, catches the Storm Spirits. Looking for me. Yes, I am. He zips away just fine and dandy. So I think BJK was expecting Juggernaut to maybe put... Oh, here he is. Right into his lap. Right for him to kill. Hey, bitch. Brrr, Dr. Quack with the ulti. Brrr, bye, Jicky. Boom. Slap that hoe. Sorry, Jicky. I love you, but... He got you. He got you good. Wanting to defend this tower. Very hard to do. Despite Juggernaut being dead, but they take that tower. They're happy with that. That's a middle tower. This early on. This easily, too. Dire posing up pretty much no resistance. Night Stalker catching out the Bane. We'll spot out a DD. Maybe Naga can deny that. Very well done by Man Up. Notice that there is a ward there. These Naga illusions, so annoying. Pink, drawing a line. Let's attack here. Or maybe he's indicating his farming pattern. I'm going to clear this wave and I'm going to walk this way. Stork queuing up a Bloodstone. Very nicely done. It's pretty much the build right now is the Bloodstone BKB or the Orchid Bloodstone BKB. No real ifs, ands, or buts.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. The dire scan, on the hunt for Radiant forces. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looking to defend this tower. Here they come. Here comes the cavalry. In comes the Brewmaster. They're on the hunt. Mirana leaping forward. Tossing the arrow. Here it comes. Connecting onto the air. BJK pushing the top tower. Understanding that this is an important objective to take. Takes the tower. Range steps the range creep. TP's in. Very nicely done. Mirana is dead though. Jiki on the hunt. Does have Omni. Watch out. Watch out. Here he comes. And the Omni does little. They do get the Naga ult. She's a little afraid. Jiki not doing the damage there. Unfortunately, and the Fiend's Grip connects from BJK. Perfect positioning in the trees. I didn't even see him. BJK cleaning up this fight. What looked like a good fight for Radiant soon turns to demise as BJK gets the ultimate ult off there on the Juggernaut, cleaning up the fight, cleaning up the Undying, and a little bit of miscommunication there. They use the song, maybe they get out, maybe they don't, but if song's committed, you kind of want to reset the fight. Misuse of her ability? Sure, but the team had ample decision to leave. Not stick around. They didn't know where Bane is. Bane kind of being like, look at what he did, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, BJK pushing the top tower. You may be saying like, why is my support pushing the top tower? He gets the top tower. He gets the range creep. Then he TP's in, and I don't even see him. This man is hiding in the trees while this thing's going on. BJK, right place, right time, gets the ult off. And he is well on his way. Let's look at the net worth here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that is annoying. Arcane Rune for Storm. Does have the Kaya, so... Yeah, I think every single time BJK's had ult, he's killed Juggernaut. Juggernaut knows. He's like, fuck that, I'm out of here. Don't sleep me, please. Gotta be careful of the Storm, Jiki. Might want to queue up a Manta right away after that Mjolnir. Maelstrom, I mean. Does have the Maelstrom, so that's nice. Naga closing in on her Manta. About 2k off. 3k, actually, with the recipe. Okay. Smoke, BJK, leading his team, has the wards, has the ulti, has the Aether Lens, ladies and gentlemen. CK, the perfect bait down here, has a Manta style, has an Echo Saber. Looks like they're looking for kills in the enemy jungle. Little do they know. Let's look at their fog, right? They're pinging bottom. They want to go bottom. They don't know how many people are there. Nightmare, or sorry, Kifa ulting in. Dr. Quack with the stun. That's an easy first kill on the Rubik. Night Stalker committing the ulti. Tombstone committed. Song. She does have Song. This would be a good time to get out. They kill the Storm. Maybe they fight. Here comes the Fiend's Grip. Dr. Quack with the double kill. But he cannot fight the Naga Siren. He cannot fight the Naga Siren, guys. Naga Siren caught out here. They do have Fiend's Grip. They need to kill these Brewlings. They're so annoying. BJK waiting. Maybe asking his team to kite back towards him, but they do not. And it looks like this will be a dead Brewmaster. Having that clumsy net. Fuseled and dead.
Bottom tower is under attack.
BJK is going to take the middle tower. Out of all the heroes you want to kite towards, position 5s, Bane is probably the most impactful. You know, CM, she's got a slow, she's got a stun, right? Bane has like a You're Dead spell, a save, a heal, like everything. He could save you, he could stun one, Fiend's Grip the other. You want to kite towards this Bane, but... oh well. That being said, Dire Radiant still up 5k net worth. Juggernaut queuing up the Manta Style. Manta Style here. BKB here. Lifeless does have the Yules, so Glimmer Cape on Undying. Magdev smacking that ass. Does get caught here. Magdev has to be careful, as they can kill him pretty easily.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
DJK in position, gets the Fiend's Grip, gets the Nightmare. Transferring over to the Night Stalker. Does have Fiend's Grip, but I think he won't use it because, I mean, he'll die. They don't have detection. Detection on the Rubik. BJK getting out of here, actually. As the... oh, he's out. Get the fuck back, they say. Despite being up 5k, right? It's hard to fight into the Dire draft. They have Song for disengage. They have Tombstone for team fighting. Undying, great team fighting hero. Night Stalker, team fighting. Rubik, stealing your spells, making them better. Looks like they will go on to Undying here. That will be a trade. I think they also get the mid tower here. It is being pinged. Naga TPing to tier 2. No intention of really defending. Night Stalker wants his tower defended, and he will cancel. Purple pings here. There's a ward. We'll get the tower. Nicely done. Queuing up this AC. It's going to be good for this Naga Siren for sure, and the Juggernaut. Lifeless Chaos is smoked. They're smoked right here. Night Stalker and the Rubik. Looking for something. I don't think they'll find anything. Oh! Oh! They got the CK! It's going to be Omni Slash. Oh, cast point. Not enough there. DJK, look at where he is! Every time! Smoked on the high ground, waiting. Look at his attack speed, guys. Wow. Bloodstone picked up by Storm Spirit. Get the BKB next. He's good to go. Nothing can kill him. Beth, can you take over? I gotta pee. Oh! Bloodstone paying off. He's gonna get out, and the Fiend's Grip on the Juggernaut, canceled by the Song of Siren. Excellent ulti by the Naga Siren, negating, resetting the fight. Does get arrowed during that time, though. Does get the spin-off. Magdev blinking in. 3 of me silenced immediately. Brewmaster caught out here. The damage is being dealt. Does get the ulti off. Juggernaut's ulti is pretty lackluster, as they do get away on pretty much everyone. Night Stalker does have dust if he decides to use it. Does get the dust off. Killing the... I'm going to assume the Storm Spirit's dead. I'm going to transfer back over here. They are chasing after the Dire heroes. Catching out the Undying here. Fiend's Grip is on cooldown, but they do have Nightmare. Setting up on the Naga or the Rubik if he decides. Naga gets the illusions off. Doing some damage here, but she is kind of low. Juggernaut caught out here. Is silenced. Does run very fast. They do catch the Naga out here with this Chaos Bolt. And that will be a dead Naga Siren. Meanwhile, Night Stalker is back and ready to chow down. Juggernaut spinning away. Night Stalker's into the combat here. Catching out this Mirana. But now it looks like Night Stalker's the one that caught out by the clumsy net. Jicky is trying to save him with the healing ward. And it will be enough. Night Stalker scurries on back to base. Jicky catches an arrow. Night Stalker is body blocking the enemy, saying, "Run at my carry, bitch. I will kill you." As they do skitter away here. Pings are being thrown out. They do want to go for more. Night Stalker back in the fray. Jicky's back. He's full health. CK is stunned. I think CK is going to get another ult off this fight. Is up in 4 seconds. Be mindful of that ability, guys. They do catch the net on the Night Stalker, and it will be the get back call by Green. He is pinging. Green is saying actually go. Green is the Naga Siren. He wants these people to die, but they just don't have much catch without the net. They do catch the Mirana here. Storm zipping in. Huge soul grip. Oh. Fiend's grip. A second one this fight. Catching out the Juggernaut. Will they have enough damage? Juggernaut getting the Manta off. Naga getting her Manta off. Manta's everywhere. So many illusions on the fight. Storm pretty low mana. Brewmaster caught out here on the backlines here. There is a tomb. A lot of zombies. A lot of vision. Soul Rip. Big boy. Smackaroony. They do catch out the Mirana with the leap. No leap on cooldown. And just the illusions alone will slice her. And I think I do get to rest my vocal pipes here, as this looks like the end of this team fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
My dog wants to join in. Oh, looks like there's more. Actually, wow. BJK with the disrespect. Eto prashte nishte, and they will lose a tier 2 tower. Fortunately, oh, Storm Spirit. Illusions. God, those pesky illusions. I don't think either team has vision of the deity. It will respawn, go away. It's now a invis rune. A lot of pings. Pink wants to go. BKB picked up by the Night Stalker here. Jiggy's got the Manta. Naga's got the Manta. That's why this Orchid build is... It's not bad, for sure. But you really have to snowball with it. And if you don't, you know, it's just like... kind of useless. Not saying it's bad. It is good. I do like the Orchid build. But if you don't have a good game, like if you're not 10-0, it's a pretty lackluster item. Because they're killing you and they're getting items to kind of counteract the Orchid. Pretty much all of them have a counter to the Orchid now at this point. The only one he can really kill is the Undying, but it's like, you know, he can just Glimmer Cape, walk away. I mean, BJK's got to be the star of the show. 539, couple fights. Maybe he could have been more aggressive, but oh, look at these smokes. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Like, if they catch out this Jiki, or oh, this would be a clean pick right here. No Fiend's Grip required. That guy's dead. Oh, huge ulti by Juggernaut is negated. They do set up on the Bane. They want to get this Bane here. Bane, Bane, Bane. He's going to fucking kill our Juggernaut. Kick his ass, guys. Come on. Kill, kill, kill! And that is a dead Bane. Juggernaut does get the spin off. Storm zipping in. Pull onto an illusion, I believe. A lot of shit happening. Oh, wow. Storm gets kind of low here. Gets the Bloodstone off and does zip away. Stork does drop away. I keep thinking Stork's the CK. That's also problematic. But Brewmaster fighting for dear life and is unable to do so. They have the vision. They kited it back. They went on the Undying. They weren't able to kill him. Naga, you know, she set up. She found the Bane, right? It's all about this Bane. The Bane has been fucking them up so hard. And they found him. He wasn't able to ulti. Easy fight. It's very hard for me to cast when everyone has a Manta style. I'm pretty new at casting. Everyone has a Manta style. There's a Tombstone, not just the Manta, but there's illusions. There's CK illusions. There's a CK Manta style. Brewmaster underleans. Like, these are just chaotic fights. So, but it looks like Nightmare is spent on the Undying here. Into the arrow. You gotta wake this guy up with your illusion. Otherwise, he's just gonna feed. But, you know, whatever. Just to support. Immediate smoke by BJK. He is on the hunt. He wants to use this ultimate ability. Knowing that Naga TP top, maybe they can go for a pick off elsewhere. Purple sees the Juggernaut. Guys, Juggernaut's up here, I'm pretty sure. His team's not with him, though. And basically, if he walks up here in Naga's in vicinity, he's just going to die. Does get the Fiend's Grip here. But where's Naga? Here she comes. Gonna hit the song. And fight's over for Radiant. huge setup here. Lifeless Chaos is going to stun pretty much whoever he wants. They have the net. Stolen Fiend's Grip. Canceled immediately, but that was enough to set up the net. Jiki cleaning up, dominating on the Naga, dominating on the Jiki. Juggernaut there. Night Stalker running in here. They do find somebody. They're going to find Dr. Quack, maybe. Looking around, hunting in the night. I don't think they have a necessary vision, but Roshan is the target. And BJK, it is hard for him to play now. Song being such a low cooldown, they can kind of just throw it out whenever. Any fight, he's going to have Song up pretty much every time you have ult up, and you're going to have a BKB. Song being a huge AoE range. Setting up on the Bane, whoever they really need to. Jiki falling low, dropping the healing ward. Nice. Wow. I love Jiki's item build. It's so stellar. He gets the farming, gets the survivability, and then he gets the killing. Got the full Mjolnir on the way. It's going to be awesome to see. Going to eat through these illusions. Brewmaster scaling up that BKB. BKB is so important in this game. Stork queuing up his as well. CK also. I think they're a little late, though. I think he wanted a BKB before AC. I think Brewmaster, I think he's fine. But look at this. They're just going high ground. Gotta be careful against Storm Spirit, as that is the case with Stork. Brewmaster does get the ult off. They do get stuns on the Naga, but she does disjoint it, actually. A lot of damage. AoE pull, I think. Did he have Ags? No, he did not. A lot of damage coming out. Huge Omni Slash. Stork, low on mana, has to run. Naga, actually the one to fall here, maybe? No. Huge Fiend's Grip on Juggernaut. Stork buys back. He's ready. Full mana. That's a dead Juggernaut. That's a dead Night Stalker. That's a dead Naga Siren. Naga, you gotta be careful, dude. She does have the song TP, but if Mirana is out of vision, she can arrow. Uh-oh. She didn't TP. She didn't TP. Guys, she didn't TP. Kill her! Arrow connects into the pole. Looking over here, Magdev and Ghost. I'm going to assume Naga's dead. Looking over here, though, Magdev on the hunt for Ghost's fat zombie ass. Does have the Force Staff and the Glimmer. Going to be kind of annoying. Walked up here, baited him out, and walks away, laughing his ass off as he skitters his little zombie booty out of there. They did hold the tower. They did hold the tower. Nike shoes from the Undying. Very accurate. He put his Yeezys on. Nicely done. The only problem is, you got to think about who scales better. You're looking at a Naga Siren and a Juggernaut and a Night Stalker versus a Storm, a CK, and a Brewmaster. And the supports too. Rubik, one of the best scaling supports in the game, as if you scale, he scales even better, right? He's got the Ag, stealing spells, Spell Amp. Look at, he stole another Fiend's Grip, or maybe this is the same one he's had. I believe it's the same one. Does have the Fiend's Grip here. Don't know if they can see that. That might have been a grief if that was the case. And it will be a Witless Shaco for Team Radiant here. Gotta throw that on the Storm Spirit. Although it does, you know, make you have less mana. Your zips are far less mana to cast. They're cheaper, if you will, because it scales based off your mana pool, int pool. Total mana pool.
Is under attack.
Spell Prism. Put that on the Bane. Put that on the Brew. Put that on the CK. Anyone's happy with that. Don't know about Storm Spirit, though. Yeah, I wouldn't put it on Storm, but they are smoked on Dire. They're looking for someone. Maybe take the Outpost. They see the Storm Spirit down here. Pings are coming out. Don't think he's going to see this one coming. Let's switch to his POV. He does see them on the Outpost. He's got to get the fuck out of there. He'll be fine, I'm sure. He's got TP out. Nicely done. Space made there. Wow, Illusion is cape for CK. I think Naga got one too. No, Naga has the clumsy net. Minotaur Horn for Naga. Wow, Poggers. That's her BKB. I have to urinate so badly, folks.
Tower is under attack.
Apologize for that detail, but casting on a full bladder is very challenging.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Over here now.
They need these BKBs. Think we're gonna see a move happen then. I think neutral items should get shifted around a bit. I think Witless Shaco is just too good on Storm Spirits. But to each his own.
I'm over here.
I mean, over here, Vambrace. Jugs reckon a Vambrace? Oh, they just haven't even picked up other items. Magic Lamp would save you from the Fiend's Grip. Not Flame, just feedback, you know. They can do as they please. But I think it is important. They did get their outpost, so 750 XP going both ways. When are you ready to fight? You have 3 BKBs. Is it time? Dr. Quack dancing around down here. Alright. I want to see a smoke coming out soon. I think Marana has one. Anyone have one? It's go time though. They got 3 BKBs, all of them 10 seconds. I mean, maybe it's the bad play. I just think it gets worse and worse. Worse and worse for Radiant. As Dire will scale better. Dire actually making the aggressive move. Smoking, unaware maybe that they have multiple BKBs. They get a clear pick off here. Magdev is caught out here. Lifted up into the air. Gets the BKB off. Does not get the split off as all of his mana is drained. 38 mana on casting that BKB. And that will be a dead Brewmaster. 10-second BKB. BJK in position here, but he's really far forward. Lifeless Chaos having this reach with the telescope. Doesn't have the Aether Lens yet. Arrow does connect on Juggernaut, but he is fine with that. He's healed up and ready to go. Storm zipping in, clearing those waves. They catch out the arrow. 4-step to the high ground, but I don't think they had follow-up there. It's hard for BJK to really get an ult off, as Naga will just kind of interrupt it. He kind of has to wait until she uses Song, so it puts him in a pretty awkward position there. Night Stalker committing ultimate. He's ready to dive. Oh, caught out. Caught out Marana. What an ult. Wow. A lot of damage. Fiend's Grip connects. Does have the Song. Oh, the silence onto the Bane. They do have the Song to get out. Stork stolen Fiend's Grip by Rubik. No way to save him. He's in the backline. Ping, 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 ping. Save me, save me, save me. They do save him indeed. Stork gets the zip out. Thank goodness. And a lot of projectiles on the map right now. I'm apologizing if I can't keep up. Tombstone is down. Brewmaster committed ulti. Juggernaut did get arrowed here. Zip connects. Pull. And I believe it's a dead Juggernaut. Now, meanwhile, Stork does not have BKB. Does not have a way to get out of this net. And he will just die in the silence, in the net. CK popping the ulti. Brewmaster on the backline. Does not have Primal Spit. The Naga will kill you, ladies and gentlemen. She will kill you all. You do not have sufficient AoE. But I don't think she thinks that, and she's just gonna TP out. See ya. Oh! Oh! And I think Naga will just kill them. I honestly thought Naga could have killed them all right there. They have literally no way of clearing through her illusions, but that's just me. With the Heart of Tarask and the Minotaur Horn, so all these illusions have 4k HP. With the 13 strength talent too, like 4k HP illusions, like that's hard to kill. But I could be wrong. Hindsight. Wants to play it safe, and you know, safe is good sometimes. They will get the Roche. I think they don't do it fast enough, though. They do have the AC. They do have the Vlads. I think they do it fast enough, actually. But Naga, if she's in position, she could set up a steal, maybe. They do have Vision of the Roche now. Pings are coming out. She could Song, and this could be a very bad fight. Stork, I think, needs to buy back sometime soon. This is a fight to take. Looks like Naga's just walking in, clearing them up. Here comes Storm with the buyback. Huge zip! Uh-oh. Looks like Bane died up here to Juggernaut and Night Stalker. Uh-oh. Nat onto Stork. Stork does have the BKB. Rubik, stolen arrows still. Lot of particles on the screen here. I'm sorry, I just can't keep up. Ami Slash connects. Aegis on the ground. Aegis snatched by the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight will be able to chomp through and heal some of the damage here, but I don't think enough, as they do have setup here. Magdev throwing all he can, throwing his stones, but I think that is a dead CK indeed, as he just cannot deal with this AoE on Team Dire. 13k gold lead. CK is dead for 100. Storms without buyback. Smiley face coming out from Jiki-chan. And I think that might be the game. So, what happened? Magdev did get caught out here without buyback with the BKB. They were able to siege pretty effectively with that. I think once you get the BKBs, you want to make an aggressive move on Team Radiance, because they're going to just scale better. It's a 45-minute game, and moves just weren't really made. Well, moves were made. I mean, they tried their best. I think the mid-game fights were just kind of fucked by... I know I'm talking over the fight. I'm pretty sure the game... Oh! Stolen Fiend's Grip. Well, not stolen, but Fiend's Grip on the Juggernaut. Do they have enough damage? And I don't think they do, as Stork will fall here to the net, to the Night Stalker, and BJK. The game is indeed hard, and that is the GG well played called. It will be the Dire with the victory here. Very fun game, I think. Very chaotic, back and forth. Wow. Now, the players might do a game 3, and we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Hit you with the cast on that one.